What is up everyone, my name is Umar Mujib and welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you 6 very easy to understand programs, and I'm going to show you what differs in those programs, and small minor details will also be shown. uh, I hope you guys understand these are quite important to learn as you you know start progressing in making programs. I think you're going to like this video because it's going to be easy to understand, it's going to be short, and I just say let's get started. So the first 6 programs that I'm going to show you is scanner, for loop, while loop, do while loop, curly braces, and curly braces too. Now obviously I have just named them like this. Now I will show you one by one what I mean by these. We can say that for loop, while loop, and do while loop, curly braces, and curly braces too are in one category. Scanner, you will use this actually, scanner, but not right now. So first, you know what, let me show you a very simple program. Let's just make a new program. Let's just AB. This is just a program to show you something. Okay, let's delete everything. Class AB. Okay, brackets, void main. um Now I think I haven't showed you this, but if you make a, let's say you want the user, let's say you are making this program and you are asking your brother to put a value, anything, any value in his mind that comes to his mind. He can put that, he can enter that, and the program that will make will, let's say we are making a tables program. Okay, if we, okay, a small addition is enough. One sec, I'll show you. Okay, so let's go down. Int sum, we have to, one sec, you know what, I'll just show you for one. So let's just do like 20. Now int sum. Now you might be thinking, why didn't I put int a? Where is int a? How will I add it? Okay, so int sum is a plus b semicolon, and then finally system dot out dot println semi, wait, what? Okay, semicolon. You know what, not that, let's just put sum. Okay, now what we're doing is basically an addition, but you might be thinking, where is a, there is no a. So let's say we want our brother or someone, the someone, not us, we have not initialized the value of a, and someone else wants to put a random number, like, to add with 20. So there's an easy, very simple way to do it. Just go to void's main bracket and put int a. This will make sure that once you compile it, let me just show you what happened. Let's make our object. Now as you can see, it's showing int a. Now if I click on this, as you can see, it is asking us the value of a. Now let's just put this as 56, a random number, totally random. Okay, and we get the correct value of 56 plus 20 is 76. That's how that works. But there is actually another better, bigger way to do this. Okay, one sec, I'll show you what it does. Okay, so instead of putting the value over here, let's just do this. Okay, one sec. Instead of putting the value in this box, this box won't appear. Okay, what will happen is, you see this can only enter input while programming is running. Over here we can put as many numbers as we want, as how we make our program. But that is another method we can put here. Click enter, and finally our program output will come. So that another way is scanner. So let me show you how this works. I'll guide you on how everything works. So scanner is basically a method how you can make a user, like obviously as I said, someone who wants to put a totally random number, they can put a totally random number or more random numbers. So whenever you make a scanner, any program in which you have included this scanner, okay, this much part, one sec, whichever program you have done and you have included this to put the user's initial random values, then if you are writing this, means you have to always put this before class, means this. If you do not put that, the importing java.util.scanner, your program won't work. Okay, one sec, I'll just show you. Let's do that. Let's compile this. Boom, we are getting errors. Unknown type scanner, unknown type scanner. If we just undo that, compile, no syntax errors. So basically scanner is nothing but like a package from Amazon, okay? And let's say it's coming from another country, okay? So what we are doing is we are importing the package name java.util.scanner, the package name, and once the package has arrived, then only our program will work. It's sort of like that. Okay, now let's start. Basically once you make your import java.util.scanner, semicolon, don't forget to put the semicolons, they are really important. You have to obviously put the class name. I just put scanner, and we put obviously void main for the function. Now what we are doing is we are putting the function of scanner, what it has to do in void main. So we are to make this whole, okay, first obviously as you can see we are making int a, we are making int b, and we don't know the values, the user is putting those values, that's why we are putting this. So the overall thing that comes in with scanner that we have to write in scanner is, actually you can just make only this much is the package of scanner. If you want to make more, you have to do the same process over and over again if you want to make more of these. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is write scanner, and then you are making an object right now. Now I'm not going to explain you what is object because it's way too complex to understand. Let's just say it's like this. Okay, where is that? Oh my god, create object. Understood? This red thing is an object. Okay, so basically it's the same thing but with a better imported function called scanner. Okay, so first our object can be named as anything we want. For here I just wrote it as obj. You can write it anything you want, like if I say ab, it will work, but everywhere object is there I should put ab only or it won't work then. Obj. Okay, so for the first line is scanner, s with capital, obj, which is our object, you can name anything you want, equals new scanner with another capital S, bracket system.in. okay, system.in. The next what you have to do is, obviously we have to tell them to enter something, right? We have to tell them enter a number. So we are telling them please enter the first number. You might already know this, right? System.println, everyone knows that. So please enter the first number. And now we don't have the values of a and b, so we are writing int a equals object dot next int with a capital I, brackets and semicolon. Basically this, what it does, it runs the function of scanner. And basically we won't have we can enter now. Once you have successfully put all of this, okay, and this import .java.util.scanner, now you can successfully open your void main and put the value of a by yourself or any other user. Now let's say we want to make more ints or integers. Okay, integers, decimals, it doesn't matter. We want to make more integers. So the same process, system.println please enter the second number, int b equals obj.next int yeah, basically obj.next int is nothing but we don't know, and we are asking them to input the value. That's it. Now we are coming on to the part that you might understand very nicely. Int sum equals a plus b, which is the values that we will put, and system.println sum of the two numbers inputted by the user is plus sum. You might already know this, we have done this so many times. So that's it for this scanner. You can do a lot of complex stuff with scanner, but for now that is it. It's basically how we write a number over here. Okay, so let's compile this. Class compile, no syntax errors. Let's go to new scanner, scanner1. That's obviously our class name, scanner. Okay, so that's why it's showing like that. It doesn't have to do anything with the scanner function. So as you can see, it's showing please enter the first number. And in here, one sec, let me make this smaller and show you. Let's do that. No, I have to make this smaller. Yeah. Type input and press enter to send to program. Okay, so let's just put a random number, 39, enter. Please enter the second number, which can be 69. I like that number. So the sum of two numbers inputted by the user, which is me, is 108. As you can see, the correct answer we got 108. So that's how scanners program works. Okay, always when you're making a scanners program, remember these lines. Okay, you have to like learn these lines. Okay, you cannot just like look at them once and just finish it. You have to learn them. You have to improve your muscle memory. Wait, did I say that wrong? Memory muscle. Just remember to remember it. Remember those lines, or you can, if you forget them, you cannot make scanner. Even the smallest mistake can ruin it all. Now we are coming into the category of loops. Loop is not now when I say the word loop, you will already imagine in your mind, you will visualize in your mind that loop is nothing but like a circle. It's going and coming back. It's going and coming back. That's a loop, right? Like in circles. We cannot say in circles, but obviously you know what I mean. We are starting and we are ending some at the same place. That is a loop. So I'm going to be showing you 3 loops, which is for loop, while loop and do while loop. Okay, these 3 loops, and one second, let me take while loop over here. Curly braces and curly braces 2 are nothing but two of the smaller children. This is like the parent, okay, and this is like the children program. I'll show you what these are. These are very easy to understand. It's like very easy to understand. Okay, it won't even take me a few minutes to complete both of these. So while loop is okay. We'll go one by one. So first we are starting with for loop. Now, if you have learnt about loops, you might already know what we are doing here. For is also like scanner. No, don't get confused and tell that it is also a function that allows you to enter a random number. No, it is not that. For is also a function like scanner, but we don't enter a value in this. Okay, so we are putting the class void main. Till here everything is okay. Now we are coming into the category of for loop. Basically what we are doing here is, when you learn maths, you might know this already. I plus plus is nothing but adding a number to I. First, in for, in this bracket, int I is 0. That is done. Okay, then if we and then this basically how the loop works is, when we start the void main, the computer checks if int I which is equal to 0 is smaller than 5. Yes, it is. That means it will add 1 to this. I plus plus is nothing but adding 1 to I. So now it will come back and print system.out.println India. It will print that. Then it will come back and check if int I, which is now 1, is lesser than 5. Yes, it is. That means the loop is true. That means it will add once again, and this will happen until as we have given here, once we are on int I equals 4, it is still for smaller than 5, so it will do I plus plus. But now last time it will print India, which is the 5th time it will print India. Now here's the catch. As we can see, now we are on int 5, I equals 5, but they are saying I is actually smaller than 5. So now it is false. Now it won't work. Now we cannot print India. That means the output that we will get is, the loop runs 5 times from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. That is 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5. 5 times India will be printed, or whatever you write in this system.out.println, you that will be printed 5 times. I hope you understood what I meant by coming back, checking, and repeating the same process. Let's come. Okay, this is how you write the for function. If I show you the other programs, you might get confused, but after showing you the void main, I'll show you and show you what is the difference between those loops. Let's compile this. No syntax errors. Let's go into the void main of this. India. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. 5 is not smaller than 0. That means it won't appear. So that was our for loop. Okay, that's how our for loop works. Now while loop is very easy to understand. It's just like a different way to get the same answer. Okay, so let's go in for loop. You can see there is a little bit difference in this. Now we are doing this same, we'll get the same answer just in a different form we have written the program, right? I'm saying we'll get the same answer. 5 times India will be printed. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. For right, for was like, one sec. For was like, it went straight like this, but while goes vertically, like it goes down and then comes back up, it goes down, comes back up, it goes down, comes back up. But for wasn't like that. For was going on this side, coming back to this side, going to the right, which might be the left of yours, but I don't know. going to the right, coming back to the left, going to the right, coming back to the left. It was like that. Okay, so that's the difference between for and while, but the both have different ways of writing it. So let me show you how we write while. Obviously we have the class, we have the void main. I know these are not spaced correctly, but doesn't matter, it doesn't affect our program, right? So now you will see that I have already put int I equals 0. Okay, we have already put int I equals 0. That means, yeah, the same explanation, just in a word up to down way, top down movement. Okay, int I equals 0. Now we write while, both the brackets, and in this bracket we only initialize that I is smaller than 5. Then we put these curly brackets. I'll show you what those curly braces and curly braces 2 programs were. For now, let's just put these curly braces and write system.out.println India, and finally I plus plus, which is adding 1 to I every time this loop ends. Okay, so as we are doing this, int I equals 0, it will check if I is smaller than 5. Yes, it is. It will print India. Then it will add 1, go back, I equals 1 smaller than 5, print India. 1 plus 1 again, I plus 1, which is 2, I equals 2 smaller than 5, India. This same process again. The catch, if we put here, one sec, this will initialize that it is smaller than or equal to 5. That means now it will come 6 times. I won't confuse you. Okay, so basically this is the same thing, just in a up down movement. The for loop was in a left to right movement. This is in an up down movement. It comes from up, goes down, comes back up, goes down, like that. Int equals 0, while I is smaller than 5, system.out.println India, I plus plus, int equals 1, blah blah blah. You get the idea, right, how this works. Let's compile this. Working. Make an object, which is this red box. India, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 5 numbers. Now we are coming to the complicated, okay, a little complicated program, which is the do while loop. The do while loop is not like for loop and while loop. Let me show you. Yeah, I know it's not looking complicated, I know, but this is how do while works. Okay, so what happens in do while is, okay, obviously I'll go in the same pace that I was going before. First we write class, then we write void main. We can also input scanner if you want, if we want the user to put the int value, which is I value, you can put scanner or just input I over here. Okay, the two ways. Okay, we won't be doing that because I don't want to make it complicated. This is all of the basic programs. So in the do while loop, what happens is int I equals 7. Okay, it's not 0, it's 7. So after initializing this value, we are putting do and then this curly bracket, then we are putting system.out.println India, I plus plus. But then we are putting, after this curly bracket of do, we are putting while I is smaller than 5. Now let me explain you how this program actually works. So the computer first looks that, oh my god, int is, I is 7. Okay, so I have to print India. It will print India once, then it will add 1 to 7, which is 8. Then it checks that, oh my god, the I, which is 8, is not smaller than 5, so it won't repeat the loop again. It won't you know, it won't do anything after that. It's like, oh my god, no, 8 is not smaller than 5, so I cannot repeat the loop again. That's wrong. That's why before it doesn't check that if 7 is smaller than 5 or not. It will just go as it is set to go. When it comes over here, it checks that it doesn't even check that 7 is smaller than 5. It when we come till here, the I value is changed to 8. That means now I is 8. Which 8 is smaller than 5, that is not true. That's why it doesn't execute the loop again. That means the India will occur only one time. If I put a 0 over here, let's compile this, you will get the same answer. I hope, because I tried it with only 7. Let's go. As you can see, the same answer: India, 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 India. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the same thing I wanted to show you. 7. If we put 7, it won't check that if it is smaller than 5. When I plus plus is added and the value becomes 8, it goes, checks if it is smaller than 5. No, it is not. India is printed. Let's leave like that. Nothing we can do for that. It's like, okay, I'm done, bye. Okay, class compiled, no syntax errors. Let's go back. Do while void main. India is printed only one time. That is how for loop, while loop, and do while loop work. These are very easy to understand. Very small differences are there in just writing how, you know, they are written. Now we will come to the category of while loop of curly braces and curly braces too. These are the children ones, okay? These two are coming under while loop. So there is not much of a difference. Now if you see over here, we don't have curly brackets after while, but if we see in while loop, we have curly brackets after while. Why is that? Well, now that now the difference is that when we don't put, you know, a curly bracket after while, what will happen is that it will only make India I mean, it won't go for the next line. It won't go for I plus plus that we have to add 1 to 0, that we have to add 1 to I, that is 0. It won't go there. It will just print India, 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 India. Infinitely it will print India because we did not put the bracket. Now this will indicate us that once we are making this, it won't go to I plus plus. There is no need of putting I plus plus if you don't put the curly brackets. If you only put the curly brackets, then only I plus plus will happen. Then only one will be added to I. Then only the loop will be executed another 4 times to print India. Or India will be printed infinitely, which I don't want to show you, or my BLUEJ will start not responding. But I will have to show you. Okay, I'll just show this. Okay, compile. Let's just close both of these. Curly braces 2 is the complete opposite. We'll get the same answer, but infinite Indias, by putting the curly brackets and not putting I plus plus, which is not adding 1 to I. So the loop continues. Boom, 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 boom. I is always 0. I is, it keeps on happening. I will never change from 0. That means India will be coming 1,000, 10,000, infinitely. It will be coming forever. So I hope this doesn't, I hope it comes correctly, okay? I'm scared that BLUEJ won't respond and I will have to close everything and stop the recording and stuff, but whatever. 3, 2, 1. India, close it, shit. Close it! No! Close it, please, close it. Shh, oh my god, wait, no, close this. Close this. This is coming infinitely. I cannot do anything for that. Oh my god. I cannot do anything for this. No, I want to close this. Clear, 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 clear. No, 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 no. Close, close, close. Oh my god, my laptop could survive that somehow. Let's remove this one. So yeah, that's all of the programs. The curly braces, not putting brackets, is the same, and the curly braces too, we are putting the brackets but we are not putting I plus plus, it is the same. Okay, so both will put the same. Only when we put both I and bracket, it will execute this program and change 1 2 and I hope these they were and today. um See what program all announced. No, we pro text very the program. That's the values and moving to other things with right now. I to trying to watch. I believe and I will see you in the yeah. I'll also for a few more days I won't post a BlueJ video because I have some projects to complete in BlueJ, so I won't be posting any BlueJ videos. Okay, yeah, BlueJ has become normal. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, and I hope you learn something from this entertaining video. Thanks for watching.